Welcome to this podcast from Christchurch, Blackpool. For more information, please visit ccblackpool.co.uk.
I'm going to be very quick and then I'm going to hand over to Tim. Actually, for the last, I don't know, how long have we been married? 30 years. 30 years in October, yes. I've been the one to translate for him. So if in years gone by you heard our story, it would have been me telling his story. Well, he would tell it in Chinese and I would translate. But today, this is only the third time he's done it in English by himself, so just be kind to him. I'd just like to say thank you to Ben for inviting us. Thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to come back to Blackpool and for him to share his story in Blackpool. He'll tell you about his side of the story, but just very quickly, I'm from Grimsby, Grimsby, and in 1988, I went to Macau in China, and then 3 years later, I went back and expected to stay there for the rest of my life. But anyway, that didn't happen, and 7 years ago, we moved back to Manchester. So we were here looking around and praying and ended up going back to Ashton, East Manchester, and that's where we are at the moment. But during our time in Macau, we met Carl. We actually met in Hong Kong. So he actually knows our story. So if you want to know any more, just ask Carl and Katie. So when Tim came and said to me he's been invited, but somebody called Ben has invited him to come to Blackpool, we had no idea that we'd meet Carl and Katie and Clem and Sue and Anne and a few other people. Kika, we've met before. He helped us move to Manchester. So it's like being amongst some friends today. So thank you for those who've come, even though they've heard our story before. And thank you for all you new people who are going to listen to our story. So I'll pass over to Tim, and he'll continue. No, I have to keep this, don't I?
Okay. You hear me? Good morning. I'm not used to this. Yeah, anyway. I look at Carl and Katie and want to cry. Yeah, this couple is amazing for us. It's amazing. I still learning English. Yeah, once a week, I'm still learning. And when I met Linda, I cannot speak A to Z. When the people ask me, how are you dating with her? I got the, how to say, electric translate, dictionary. I bring it with her everywhere. That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ben, again. Invite me. So, and my story. I bit panic, speak English. I come from Macau, near Hong Kong. If you don't know Macau, where is Macau? You ask Carl and Katie. And I grew up in very, very poor family. And my father died so young because he's alcoholic. And he died in 47 years old. And my age may be 6 or 7. He left my mom by herself, looked after 7 children, and my grandma. She never married again until she died. And it's hard. One single woman look after 7 children. Sometime in my family, we haven't got enough food to eat. And I still remember I eat a lot leftover food from our neighbor. Even now, I don't like eat leftover food. I eat, but to be honest, I just hate it because it affect me a lot. My mom's name's called Peng, and I saw the neighbor sometimes bring the food. They not finished dinner or lunch. They bring to our home to tell my mom, oh, Peng, you going to feed your children. I saw it happen many times. Just I so many questions. I asked myself, why our family is like that? I couldn't understand because I'm so young. And that is my, when I was young, a little, I'm not happy. When my childhood, yeah, remember I haven't got any pictures in my little. I haven't got any. So anyway, when I grow up and become teenagers, because my family, I become very, how to say,
Rebellious.
rebellion. I'm really rebellion. My mom say 1, I say 7. And I very young, I think I remember 16 years old, I enrolled to try it. You understand try it? The gang. I just enrolled. And I learned so many things. My gang leader told me to do, teach me how to make money. In Macau is quite a small city, but it's gambling city. You can get on the internet to look, to check. Last 20 years, they just dropped like Las Vegas to Macau. It's because we got 42 casinos, quite a lot, huge, because 6, 5, 7 star casino hotel, wonderful, but a lot of problem because I'm Chinese. The Chinese people got a DNA gamble. They gamble everything. You go out the park, you see the elderly people, they pay everything. They need to pay £1, £2. They used to that. So make a lot of family very, how to say, it's broken. People from China. Every day, the border, I can see thousands and thousands of people from China come to Macau to gamble. So I learned how to make money. My leader, I work in a casino. I do the I do the loan shark. I borrow the money to people. And they finish, they need to pay me back high interest. If you don't pay, they will in trouble. We don't kill them. We let them trouble. We just want money. But it's not legally. It's illegal. So many things I learned when I was a teenager. When I become 20 years old, in 1979, you know China is communism party, right? They really closed, they're not open. But 1970, maybe 6 or 7, the doors open. So many, they welcome the other country come to Macau, come to China to do the business like our reason. To go to China to do the business. And that time, so many people from mainland China, they just cross the sea. They want to go to Hong Kong, they want to come to Macau. And, and then our group, we saw this situation. I said, this is really, really good opportunity to make money. And then because the people from mainland China, they come over to Macau, they don't want to stay in Macau because the family is in Hong Kong. So that, good. And then every day we go to, Macau is like Blackpool, around Macau, the sea, ocean. And I went to inside harbor to see this fisherman try to buy the fish boat. And then me and other friends organized the boat in 50 people in 1979 to travel to Hong Kong from Macau. It's illegal. And everyone, we charge them £800. I organized 50 people. You can count how much money. But the problem, I'm not successful. When I arrived to Hong Kong, the harbor called Aberdeen. The Hong Kong is the British government. So many places, the English name. The harbor's name called Aberdeen. Have you been in Macau? Yeah. When we arrived to the harbor, I think I saw our triad people outside by the seaside got the minibus. The people come to the land, can take them to the family and get the money. But suddenly, I saw three police boats come around us. They used the machine gun to point at us. And then they got a speaker, and don't move this boat. We want to come to check. And then the people under the boat, crazy, some sick. Anyway, the end, the police catch us, send us to police station. So I hate police, to be honest. When I in the police station, they try to question me, charge me. Do you in charge this boat with my friend? Because my hair is so long, they can tell, not the other people, just me and him. Cut me and go to the room and charge me. That time, no computer. They use this, how to say this, yeah. And then, do you in charge this boat? I said, no, I'm same them. And they just hit me, very bad. Anyway, the end, they charged me, they sent me to court, and then they give me the sentence, and they live in prison for 2 years. And when I in prison, but before I go to Hong Kong, my trial leader told me, Tim, don't worry, anything happen, we look after your family, look after your mom, don't worry. But what we learned when I enrolled the gang, we got so many things we worship the idol, to tell my group, I won't do this, I won't do that, blah, blah, blah. So if something happen in the police station, for example, don't tell the police anything, shut your mouth up. So the police charge me, I say no, anything I say no, not me. And they make the police really angry, hit. And anyway, when I, in court, after they give me a sentence, they send me to jail, waiting for the car to send me to prison. I can see my body, the black mark, blue, yeah. That's so why I hate police. I hate it. Interesting, one time, one guy in Hong Kong University invited me to share my story, like today. And because he teaching the criminal, yeah. And then I said, what is your student? And all of them, they are police. They are prison guard or social workers. The police quite a high position. When I sit down to share with them, I know my friend told me some of you are police. Are you? They said, yes. I said, I hate it. I told them, I hate it. And then they said, why? And then I tell them why. And then they said, no, we don't do this anymore. This day, I said, I don't answer them. In my heart, I don't believe. Everywhere, the police catch the people if they got it wrong. If they don't tell the police the truth, they hit them. That's my experience. I hate police. I hope you're not here, not the police. Anyway, when I in prison, I just remember my leader told me, look after my family. They come to visit me. No, until I leave the prison, only my mom, my brothers, my auntie visit me. I can see when my mom comes to visit me, I told her, I promise you, when I finish, go back to Macau, I will be good boy. I cut off the relationship with them. But when I go home, I only have 1 week to become good boy. Just 1 week. After 1 week, I go back to my gang or triad people. It doesn't make sense, Tim. You stay, don't trust them. Why you go back? Because I don't know how to work the public job. I just know how to make money the illegal way. So I go back. And that time, when I come back to Macau, my life get worse. I start touch the drugs, try to selling the drugs. How to say drugs? Yeah. And in the first year or second year, it's okay because we got money to buy the drug. And then I told myself, I'm quite smart. I won't let these drugs control myself. I don't want to take it. I can control, but actually it's not. I don't know how long later I become addict. When I become addict, I so many trouble come in my life, and I hurt my family. I make my mom really disappointed. Her heart is broken. And when she came to prison to visit me, she had nothing to say. Just, I told you many times, you don't do this, don't listen to me, blah, blah, blah. And every time she came to visit me, the same conversation. Anyway, when I go back, and then I forgot everything I promised her. So I make her so disappointed. So his heart is broken. My brother, my sister, when I talk to them, they don't, 唔睬我點講?
They ignore me.
Yeah. Even my triad friend, they don't want me anymore because in the triad culture, if you become addict, they thought you are useless. No need, how to say, just useless. So they don't want me anymore. And my school friend, classmate, I feel I'm so lonely every single day. And one day, my mom's working in the factory. One day she got a lunch break, and and I'm at home. She come back to have lunch. She saw me. I'm so uncomfortable because I need money to buy drugs. But she talked to me. Every time I share this, I'm so emotional. I hope I can control now. And she talked to me because we live not in the house, we live in the flat. We live in 7th floor. And she said, Tim, you're my son. I love you, but I cannot help you. You tried many, many different times, different ways. So I got the idea I can help. We opened the window. You and me, we jump. And then she said, when we jump down, it's full stop. That's help. So when I heard she say that, I said, oh. And I just left home. I'm not go back to home, and not often. So because every time she saw me, just sad. That is I hurt so much. My mom hurt her so much. And anyway, this about 10, 12 years. You can imagine by myself every day maybe take free time. In the beginning, I just, did you read Jackie Punning's book called Tracing the Dragon? When I start taking Tracing the Dragon, smoke, and then the end, it's so expensive. I changed to use the needle, but not long, and so unhappy in my life. So one day, I met our gang leader, another leader. He's drug dealing. He's huge. I saw him. He looks completely different. When our culture, in the triad situation, when I haven't seen this guy a while, suddenly I see him, he's different. We thought maybe he come out from the prison. But I saw him, he looks so different. And then he talked to me, Tim, do you want to help? I said, yes. But I can help you come off drug. I said, I'm no money. No, don't worry about money. If you want it, I can take you to introduce some friend to you. And then he took me to Jackie Punning's ministry in Macau. I went 3 times and then got an interview, and they organized me to join the program. But the first 10 days is really difficult because I got an interview. I asked them, what a treatment you give me? They said, no, we got Jesus. I said, oh my goodness me. Are you kidding me? No, any medication. They said, we can pray for you. I have no idea what pray for me mean. Anyway, it's amazing. This 10 days, the 3rd day, my body really, really shaking. And here, it's so painful. I want to die. Anyway, one lady from Ban, yeah, she's like Linda. She went to Macau to do the mission. Tim, she encouraged me, can you pray, ask God, forgive you, forgive your sin? I said, what? Forgive my sin? I'm not sinner. Because we got a training, don't tell the police. I said, I'm not sinner. Why you pray for, ask God forgive me? And then she's very patient, very gentle. Tim, try. I said, can you open the door? I want to go out. I don't want to continue. The door is double locked. I can't go out. And then we struggle. Anyway, at the end, I surrender. I close my eyes, pray. That's amazing. My mind, my brain, so many horrible pictures come to my brain. I remember how awful I did this thing. I asked God to forgive, how make my family upset, blah, blah, blah. And then after pray, I can go to my room, sleep 3 hours. Now, when you take heroin, the drug is so strong, you cannot sleep when you try to come off drugs. And then after prayer, I sleep 3 hours. After the other day, do the same thing. Anyway, I'm set free. And then join the program. Now, one day, Jackie come over to Macau to do the teaching. Finish, she just, we have a ministry now. The guy leading the worship, and then the singing. And anyone here, if you have problem with your father, something wrong, can you stand up? Stand up. I want to pray for you. I just, how to say, struggle. Maybe a few minutes, I'm not stand up. But at the end, I stand up. And she sent the leader, come to me, put the hands on my shoulder, pray for me. I start crying. And then, because when I become Christian, when I pray, I cannot say Father or Heavenly Father. I just say Jesus or God. Because my father died, I haven't got any feeling about Father's love. The Father's Day, I don't understand what the Father's Day mean. I see that in the park, I see the father play with the children, and it's quite jealous. But I can't explain to you my feeling. There's no feeling about Father. So when the leader prayed for me, so many things happened. And then he asked me, can you forgive your father? Speak out. Say it. It's not easy, I tell you. It's not easy because my father, when he come back from he drank, we just so nervous. I heard his sounds, come back to home. Because he carrying something to my sister, my old brother, and me. So how can I pray, forgive my father? And then he tried to encourage me, try to speak out. Ask God forgive him. He set him free. And then I did. After finish, and I pray, and crying. And after finish pray, and then I can pray Father, blah, 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 Father, blah, blah, blah. I can say this. So now, when I sing the last song, I'm no problem. Yeah, that is amazing. So I'm finished now, but before I'm finished, I want to talk more about me and my mom's relationship. I remember when I'm 62, my 64 now. When I 40 years birthday, this lady behind soon, next to Katie, the lady called Linda, she organized the birthday party to me. I don't know. We used to, every year, my birthday, we just go out for a meal, that's it. And then she organized the party in the church. And I went, it's about 50 people. And my mom sit there, in there. She is very quiet, and she watching everything the whole evening. She quite enjoy it. After the party finished, after 3 days, she rang me, give me a call, and then she said, Tim, can you come back with Linda? I said, I'm working now, I can't. She said, because my mom's very control. She's controlling, very, very strong. Now, okay, I put down my work. I go to her house with Linda, and she said, sit down, okay? Can you pray for me? I want to believe Jesus. I said, what? Are you eat something wrong medication? Now, and because me and Linda tried to share the gospel to her 10 years, it doesn't work because she worshipped the idol every day. And then I said, why you want to believe Jesus now? I tell you why. Because when I went to your birthday party, I saw something happen. In the room, about 50 people, I cannot see one guy or one girl or one man, one lady, your triad friend or triad leader, my triad people. I haven't seen any drug addict in that room. I saw all of them. They are nice people. I can feel they love you so much. So when I go home, I'm thinking, oh, I worship my idol doesn't work. So I know Jesus, rescue my son. That's it. So pray for me. Okay, wow, I'm excited. Pray for her, become Christian. And then after, I don't know how long later, I forgot. And then I took her house idols down, break it. In the name of Jesus, break it. Throw it in the rubbish bin. Now that's really not easy for me because my family, my brother and sister saw it. Wow, you are very bad. Take this idol from mom's home to throw the Chinese culture. I should not do this. But I'm quite 勇敢 bold. 勇敢點講?
Bold.
Yeah. And then after later, my brother, my sister can see my mom really different. She's very happy. So she started go to church every Sunday. So I took her to church until she passed away. Another thing, when she in the hospital, she's dying. We got a girl look after her from Vietnam. When we went to a hospital, she told Linda, "Hey, Linda, Nana prayed last night." And then Linda said, "What she praying?" She said, "What my mom's prayer? I tell you. 耶穌 Can you explain?" 我喺鏡湖醫院，
I'm in Gengwu Hospital.
我喺903號房，
I'm in room 903.
我係阿 Tim 嘅媽，
I'm Tim's mum.
我知道我會走啦，
I know I'm going home.
你帶我上去。
Can you come and get me?
That's it.
Amen.
It's a powerful prayer. She's very detailed. When Bethany told me, share her testimony. Oh, my grandma teach me how to pray before the dinner. And she told Jesus everything today, what she did, what she done before she eat. So that's very good. And now that is my story. And I want to tell you guys, God's amazing. He blessed me so much. And I can tell you, I hope the Crown Kate is okay. And because God told them how much blessed for us, for my family, for Bethany, even now. So this is amazing. Another, God bless us, bless me. He make my family before is really broken. Now, my family is very good relationship. I chat with my sister in USA sometime. I chat with my sister in Hong Kong. My brothers, I got 2 younger brothers, almost maybe 1 week, few times, we got the, not a WhatsApp, got the WeChat. I did, hello, how are you, blah, blah. And then, before my younger brother don't talk to me 20 years. And when my mom's funeral, remember Carl, I don't know how he find out when he in Hong Kong. I think Katie told him. And he come to my mom's funeral. He can see my family. I speak in the funeral. I said, don't be upset. We are, how to say it? I told him, my mom will go to heaven. One day I go to meet her. So my family, now my brother finished the funeral, my brother come to me. What she did, she don't say anything. She like this, sorry. Now, he don't say anything. This touch me. What's that mean? He's very appreciate what I did. I believe Jesus. I believe God. He can see how much my family changed, my life changed because I'm good because God, because Heavenly Father. Anyway, I'm finished. And I give the time back to hand over to Ben. It's okay? You understand? Okay.
Thank you for listening. For more information, downloads and podcasts, please visit ccblackpool.co.uk.